Hello student. Today we start the BSc third year paper 12. BSc third year paper 12, that is Indian fisheries and mariculture. Within that, unit number 1, within unit number 1, that is sardine fishery, Bombay duck, sole fishery, already we are completed. Today we see the last aspect of the unit number 1, that is mackerel fishery, that is also called the Indian mackerel fishery. In the Indian mackerel belonging to the genus, that is Rassangilla and family Scomidae under the Perciformes and subclass Actinopterygi and class Telestumi. The well-being of marine fishery industries of India is determined to a large extent by the sustaining from mackerel fishery. Means it is very important fish. Although about 80 to 90% of mackerel fishery catch from come from the west coast. It is the important point factor of the Indian mackerel. Okay. Then the Indian mackerel belonging to the family Scomidae, genus Restringilla. A total three species are found in India. That is Restringilla congorgata. Next is Branchiosoma. Next is Fengiuni. More than 95% total mackerel catches is contributed by Restringilla congorgata. Nearly 90% of the world catch of Indian mackerel contributed by India alone. Means 90% it's catch from the India. It is the important point factor, right? Then about the external characters, head length equal to the height body, and it is commonly called in India, that is the mackerel, Hindi, Bangdi, especially, or in Mumbai side it is also called the Bangla. Every state have the different name depending upon the languages. Okay, uh, first spine shorter than the second. Second is soft, caudal deeply forked with pointed lobes. Few golden yellow bands are present below the lateral line. Dorsal and anal fin 5 to 6 in number. This is about the external characters of the fish. Coloration is bluish green and towards the gray above the yellow and on the belly and belly at all sides. Belly means the stomach, part of the stomach. And this is about the differentiate between Kangaroo Branchiosoma and Fanguni. Means rectangular Kangaroo Branchiosoma and Fanguni. Three species. What the difference between them? First of all, the Branchiosoma can be easily differentiated from Kangaroo rectangular Kangaroo by its short head. Means difference between the both fishes. Its short head, which is much shorter than greatest deep depth of the body, and it and is marked by the absence of longitudinal yellow bands and by the presence of black spots. Then next one, the Fanguni species has even shorter head with shorter mandibles and maximals with shorter and fewer gills rackers. Absence of both longitudinal bands and black spot. Differentiated, it form other two. Then about the distribution of Indian mackerel, Russian Jillar Kangargutta is found in tropical Indo-Pacific region between 30 and 30 s latitude. Countries it is found is foreign country morely, that is Malaysia, Thailand, Cambodia, Eastern Africa, Pakistan, China, and all over the world. It's a famous fish already. I told that. And Branchiosoma is also found in India waters. However, it's present in restricted to the South America water, Andaman Sea, Malaysia, Thailand also. And the next species, that is the Fanguni. has been recorded from the Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, and east coast of India also. And this is the figure of Branchisumi, Suma, and Fanguni on left hand side, and this right hand is the species. Right, this is the geographical distribution of Amarguta here. The red mark is dotted. It's found where it is found mostly. Then about the food and feeding habit of Indian mackerel. It is a surface feeder of inshore water and mainly through staining by well-developed feathery gill rackers. Food items that is mostly it feeds upon the phytoplankton and the zooplankton. Phytoplanktons mean plant-related material which are present in the water, and zooplanktons mean which are related to the animals which are boneless, fleshless, all these things called the zooplankton. Zooplankton mainly about the copepods, crustaceans, and all other things that is decapod, larva stages, nepules, protozoa, zoea. All these things are comes in the worms, mollusca larva. All the contents come in the zooplanktons. Because it feeds the Indian mackerel, that is the phytoplankton and the zooplankton, right? Then the size at first maturity, the maturity uh, time of the Indian mackerel. On my right, left hand side, that is the regions. That is Kangargutta, west coast of India. Size at first maturity, that is 19 to 22.4 centimeter. That time age is 2 year. This is the point of view. What I am saying, that stage size at first maturity. And here the stage at first maturity. Kangargutta of west coast of India means where is region and size at first maturity, that is 19 to 22.4 centimeter. It is the maturity length and it is the size, and that time the age of the fish, that is the 2 year. This is the one point. That is the Kangargutta at Andaman Sea, 25 to 25.9 centimeter. Here the length is somewhat increases, but age time is, that is the within the 3 year. Okay. Then about the next aspect, that is the reproduction. Kangargutta is a heterosexual. However, sexual dimorphism is not distinguishable from external character. Sexes can be separated from gonadal examination only after attaining size of 12 centimeter. It is a important point. That is, sexes can be separated from gonadal examination only after attaining a size of 12 centimeter. Okay. As they stated before, the general age of attaining maturity about the 2 years. Generally, it matured the 2 year. There is a strange regional difference in spawning pattern explained in the next segment, right? And the spawning periodicity. Indian mackerel has been found in two times spawning. Generally, we saw that is about the Cutla rumerical seasonal breeder. It feeds in June, July, August, September. But especially about the mackerel fishery, it breed or its spawning is two time. That is spawning and supplementary spawning. There are the two type of spawning. In means of spawning is nothing but the breeding. Spawning season is not only varies along the southwest and southeast coast, but along the southwest coast from South Canara and Mangalore coast, Karnataka, in Kerala also. Eggs are pelagic in nature and contain a single oil globule. And this is about the area where it is spawning. West coast corresponding with July to August. And next one, that is supplementary. Already I told that it breeds in two times. First time July to August, next time November to December. That is the supplementary spawning in the west coast area. And the next one area, that is the east coast area, corresponding October to December intensive, and April, that is the supplementary. In Andaman Sea, it breed October, April first week. And about the supplementary, there is no data. In the Andaman Sea, there is no data about the second breeding or the second spawning season. Right. And about the fecundity. Fecundity means, what is the fecundity? Number of eggs laid by female fish per gram its body weight, called the fecundity. Is depending upon the ovary, depending upon the length and weight of the fish. Number of batches and amount the eggs liberated a mackerel once spawning season remain. unknown the long time. It was established in 28 centimeter Kangaroo release eggs in 3 batches. Right? Eggs are released in batches, total number of fecundity given below. That is batch number 1, eggs released 45,000. Batch number 2, 27. Batch number 3, 38,000. And totally we count, total fecundity count, it's 1,10,000. It is the fecundity of Indian mackerel. That is the sex ratio. Next aspect, that is the sex ratio. It is very easy. After extensive research work from CMFRI, Marine Fishery Resources of India, it is the old data 2002 to 2005. Sex ratio of Kangarguta, Western Kangarguta, was found to be 1:1. It means that one female and one male for the purpose of breeding. Right. Then next one that about the fisheries. Fishing is mainly carried out the water along the coast up to the depth of the 25-meter. Fishing is mostly supported dwelling of size 16 to 80 centimeter. Mainly landing center means of the Indian mackerel, Ratnagiri is or Maharashtrian place, Goa, and Kalikar, and all these things it founds in especially about the other state, Odisha, West Bengal. West Coast contribute the about 70% of total mackerel catch, while the East Coast contribution is 27% of the fish. Basic craft is used for the purpose of catching, that is dugout cannon, plankton boats, catamarans for the purpose of catching the fish. And gears, that is the gears here mostly used, that is the gill net, cast net. It is depending upon the place, it is depending upon the state, it is depending upon the area. Which type of craft and which type of gear we can be use for the purpose of capturing, for the purpose of catching the mackerel fish. Other important information about the Indian mackerel, some points is very important. That is the mackerel schools enter the inshore water of West every year during post-monsoon period, right? And about the feeding purpose, this may not be right, but it's with the migrate when the planktonic population are peak in off southwest coast. Changes hydrological and meteorological parameters. Mackerel seem have been higher specificity to change in temperature, salinity, and hence is migrate to cooler inshore water. Migration into the estuaries and brackish water up to much at 1.5 mils also be noted down. This is one the special point of view of the mackerel fish. Okay, thank you.